Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news. And here we are in 2021 with a lot of hopes and dreams for the future of DC, which is the topic of our video today, as we are talking about the upcoming Snyder Cut of the Justice League release. And today we'll be covering two fresh images that have come from Snyder himself of Wonder Woman in the Snyder Cut. And then we will also be covering Jared Leto's tease of his return in the Snyder Cut and potential future projects that he may have with DC. Before we move on, everybody, be sure to subscribe to the channel, one, so you can be involved in the community and get cool movie and television news updates daily. Also, second, so you can enter the giveaway for our PlayStation 5. We'll be picking one random comment off of one random video. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and comment your favorite TV or movie character of all time. Good luck. So let's start with these Wonder Woman Snyder Cut photos. They were released for the new year, also I think a little bit because of the hype between Wonder Woman 1984, which recently came out as well, and Zack Snyder wanted to continue hyping people up for his movie, and he does this from time to time on his Twitter, where he drops directly to the public different trailers, sneak peeks, behind the scenes information, and plans for the release of the Snyder Cut. Now, there isn't much to speculate about upon these photos, however, they are very, very cool to see. And before, when we were first starting getting all the Snyder Cut news, a lot of the images, photos, and footage were all very blurry, black and white, and there wasn't a whole lot of clear, crisp images coming out. Now that we have had that one 4K colorized trailer, we are starting to also get a lot of very high definition photos, like the two we've seen here that came directly from Snyder himself on his Twitter. So those are really cool to see, and definitely should get you excited as we enter 2021, the year that the Snyder Cut will finally be released to the public. And as I announced in the beginning of the video, we also have some Jared Leto news regarding the Joker and his involvement in the Snyder Cut, plus potential future projects for DC with Zack Snyder. Recently, he was interviewed by Variety, and he was questioned about his involvement in the upcoming release of the Snyder Cut, and this is what he had to say. "I may or may not be in this. I've heard the rumors too. We'll have to let Zack confirm or deny that one. I may or may not have shot something with Zack, but I love him. He's just a maverick and an incredible filmmaker. We get along great and have great chemistry. I look forward to working with him again in the future. We have lots up our sleeves, Zack and I." So, a relatively coy response, but also very telling as to what exactly Jared Leto has been up to with the Snyder Cut and potential projects in the future with Zack Snyder and potentially with DC. What it seems like is happening from this statement is Jared Leto was supposed to be in the Justice League originally. We already know that, and he was chopped out by Joss Whedon, but we can tell that he has done some reshoots, he has been in contact with Zack Snyder, and there is a potential that we will in fact see him in the Justice League Snyder Cut. Now, regardless of whether or not he knows that he's actually going to appear in the movie, he can't just come out and say that. Actors rarely can with these kinds of films. But it is interesting because he did say, I may or may not have done some reshoots, and I may or may not have a scene or two in the Justice League. That's all up to Zack. So he certainly has done some work with the Justice League crew, with Zack Snyder, and then he goes on to talk about the future, how he loves Zack as a filmmaker and how he's such a maverick, and then he says he looks forward to working with him again in the future, and they have lots up their sleeves, Zack and I. So that could be a lot of different things. Obviously, Zack Snyder isn't an exclusive DC filmmaker, and we don't even know if he has any projects in the future, as he doesn't have any current projects with DC. And perhaps after the Snyder Cut is released and we see the success it may or may not have, he may have a threshold in the future of the DC universe, which would include Jared Leto, especially since they're great buddies, and that's what Jared Leto is saying right here. I'm not sure what movies he would be interested in directing and what direction he wants to go with DC, or if he's even interested in continuing a career with them, but it does seem like whatever it is might have the Joker close by, and Jared Leto as well. But for now, we're just going to have to wait and see how the Snyder Cut does play out, and what exactly it is that Zack decides to do with his character. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of both the images, and of Jared Leto teasing that he may have an appearance in the Snyder Cut release of the Justice League. While you're down in the comments, be sure to enter the giveaway for a PlayStation 5. All you have to do is comment your favorite TV character or movie character of all time, and be a subscriber to the channel. Make sure to join us in the next video for your major movie and television news update right here on Cosmic Culture.